Hey guys, it's Squaredy Afro here. We're doing another tutorial video for Cities in Motion 2. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of tips and guides for buses, how to make the routes and stuff, etc. I just basically talk about them in general. If you can hear a bit of like a fan noise, it's because my computer's really run its fans automatically high because it's kind of hot in my room. I even have a room fan working as well because it is pretty hot. Anyway, so let's get into it. Buses. Okay, buses in Cities in Motion 2 is I don't know. Buses, I think from the previous game, I think there's definitely been toned down in the sense that they're actually just for they're literally just for short distances. They cannot do long distance. Like, you can do long distance with them, but the thing I find problems with long distance buses is that they break down so much. Like, literally they can do a whole one route, like one journey of the route, come back, they already be like below 50% on their condition. So I wouldn't suggest doing long massive routes for buses. Do that either with the trolley buses or with trams. They can handle it because they're running with electricity. So buses, I would say just use them for little links, little like places where you can dot to dot them from intersection to intersection, or maybe from like an interchange point to an interchange point. So if you have like metro stations or water bus piers that need connecting into like places where there's quite a lot of city and people living there, do that. That is like the best kind of tip I can give you for buses, because the one thing I've been having problems with buses is literally the fact that in my sandbox map on East, East City, I basically done the opposite, and I've kind of fucked around by actually doing really long bus routes and stuff. But I was just to play around with them. But in my sandbox map videos, I will show you that later on when I get to make more of them. I'll show you the fact that they're actually really bad and you shouldn't do them. Okay, so buses. With a bus, you just normally start with a depot. Now I'm on Pittsburgh, the custom map Pittsburgh, which you can get from City Sim Exchange or on the Steam Workshop. Now, as this map doesn't have a lot of built up stuff on it, I'm just gonna, for example, put it around something that would be good. I'd say something like around like somewhere like, say if you have a bus station around here, let's just put something around there, something where it's not too far. I'm thinking about, because there's a nice river that goes right through the city, which is really cool. We want something that can kind of go round, go close to the river. Say if I had, let's just imagine right now, if I just build a bus pier, I mean a water bus pier, what am I saying, God. Like, just imagine, let's say I had a water bus pier there, and that was running up and down the river, just for demonstration purposes. I would literally then have a bus that would start from here, kind of go around here, mingle around here where all this like city area is. If I can even show you guys, if we look at like, say, where people live, like, even though it's not a big area, this is kind of an area of, it's kind of mixed. It's home and workplace, which is good. So that means there's going to be quite a lot of people that would want to come down here, catch maybe a boat to the river or whatever. So put somewhere around here, not too far away, as I've said. If you do it too far away, it's going to mess up. It's going to be too much traffic. Vehicles will get broken down. It will cost too much to run. So have it something like moderately close like this. I think this is a decent enough, and then you can just like put as many stops as you want in between that. So the stops just vary. You have the basic one, which doesn't cost a lot to run, but it's not really that popular with people. Then you have the medium one, which is good, and then you have the really good one with the bench. And then for like people that pre-order the game, you have the ones that interchange with trams as well as trolley buses, which is standard on the normal ones. So I just go like, okay, we just use the one that goes for trams as well, just to make it look nice. So bus would come out here, probably would come down here somewhere because there's a nice bus lane, or I don't know, something like that. It would come down here. Is this a one? Okay, good. That's a one-way street. Come around here, stop here, put a stop outside, directly outside where the bus pier is, so it would interchange there. It would turn back around and just go make its way back up. And that is really just what you do there for buses, and just have it like that up there. And when we go to make a new line, we just go create a new line, add stop. We start from the depot, go down to where we put our little stops and stuff, go back round. That's a bit long, but it doesn't really matter. And there you go, that's your little bus route, and that is, to me, that is a moderate bus route size. I think if you go any bigger, it's just going to be a little bit of hassle. Even this is kind of still a little bit big, but to be honest, in this game, buses are really just made for a link sort of service. If we then go here onto the timetables, just whatever you want really. Timetabling, I will make a separate video for timetabling. I think when I come back from summer, I want to go a bit into detail with it, but it's just literally on the weekend you would do less services than on the weekday and on the night shift. Well, nights can be actually really busy. They can be as busy as like a weekend or a weekday, which is good. It means your city's really bustling in the night time, but I'm just saying like that. Go into the depot when we're ready to buy vehicles. Click on buy vehicles. For this demonstration purpose, let's get a Sternberger Proterra. Buy how many that the actual route tells you to buy. Right here, if I actually, right here, there we go. It says here I need an average of 3.6 and max vehicle needed is 6, so it's pretty good. And that's basically how it would. If there was already a water bus line going down here, it would be already people lining up and it would be busy. But this is the type of bus kind of route you would want. Something that quickly links like a big area of people living, working, to something that like to a water bus route, to a metro line that is carrying already a vast amount of passengers, because the main kind of aim with this game is that the more people you attract to stops is basically because of these interchanges and stuff like that really increases your passenger load and stuff like that. So yeah, that is basically a little tips and guides on buses and that, and that's really all I have to say about with buses. They're not as, I would say in the first game you could get away with building quite long bus routes and stuff like that, but in this game really I would not even dare go to build like a really long one, because there's just no point, because the buses break down. It's not even funny, because I'll show you when I come back from my holiday. I'll show you on the sandbox map of mine. I've literally just experimented with like different types of bus sizes and stuff, like bus route sizes. It doesn't work well for long distance. They all break down, they're all really slow, they all cause traffic, the buses that go on it. So I definitely need buses to something like this, where you have a short little link to other things, to interchange with other things. Or if you want something nice when people request, like say if they want a little bus route around their little suburbia town, build that. Just something small, nothing too big with buses. Buses are mainly just for a little short route, or just something down like a long straight road. But then I would probably go for something like a trolley bus, which I've already explained in another video. Anyway guys, I hope you like this tutorial / tips video for buses. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. Feel free, and I will answer them as best as I can. If you have any like requests for any other type of video, please tell me below, and I will get back to work on it when I get back from holiday. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.